Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi. So, wow, the class is filling up pretty quickly. Okay.
Can you
So
hear me
we,
okay?
yes, I can. So we have Liz and Motaz.
yeah, something like this.
Okay. Is it, tell me how you pronounce your name.
It's hard for you to pronounce because it's an Arabic name.
Okay.
So, Mutad.
Okay. And Sebastian.
Hi.
Hi, Sebastian. And Prason. You guys have to help me with your names. All right. So can we just kind of some people I haven't seen before. So if you all could just state your name and where you're from. I'll start off. I'm April and I'm from the United States and I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Sebastian, you want to go?
Oh, sure. I'm Sebastian. I'm from Santiago, Chile, and hello. I don't know. May I ask you a question?
Sure.
You're Matthew's sister?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
You.
Yes. Yes. Are you guys enjoying his classes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, that's excellent. Yes. I am Matthew's sister. Yes, definitely.
Great.
All right. So, who's going next to introduce yourself? Don't all speak at once. Liz, how about you go? Just state your name again and where you're from. Can you hear me, Liz?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh,
I
that's
was I was having some problems with the connection.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Yuri Lisette. I'm from Peru, but right now I'm living in United States.
Okay. All right. That's great. Who else?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Tim. I live in South Africa, 20 years old. And hello, everybody.
Great. Good to have you in class. Who's next? Am I missing
I'll go
anyone?
next.
Okay, great.
I'm Mutaz and I'm from Syria, and it's my first class with you.
Oh, it's your first class. Wonderful. Great to have you. Anyone else? Am I missing anyone?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Junaid, and I'm from United States, Tucson, Arizona.
Oh,
Nice.
wonderful.
Yeah, nice to be with you in your class.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you. And anyone else?
Yeah, my name is Xuyen. I'm from Vietnam.
From
Nice to meet
Vietnam.
you. Nice to see you.
Wonderful. Nice to see you. Anyone else?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Yasin from Morocco.
From Morocco. Okay.
Yes, I can't
Morocco.
speak English, but I can listen.
Okay. All right. So we can help you with that. That's what these classes are all about. All right. Anyone else before we get started?
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Serdar. I am from Turkey, but I am living in United States.
Okay, so we have a few people in here that are living in the United States. And this is probably the first class that I've had where I've actually had some students that had a few students living in the United States. So that's great. All right, so what we're going to do is get started. Today, we're going to focus on some if questions. I'm going to pose a few questions for you, just some insightful questions for you to think about. And I just want you to answer them honestly and just get a conversation going so we can work on conversation skills and pronunciation skills, but also it'll allow us to get to know each other a little better. All right.
Okay.
So feel
Okay.
free, anyone can jump in at any time and answer any of these questions. But the point of it is that we all need to make sure that we are participating so that we can learn from each other. All right. So
Right.
does that sound good?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. All right. All right. So first question. If you won the lottery for $1 million, what would you do with the money and why?
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
right. That's a good question, right?
That's good.
Depends
Yeah, I think.
depends depends of the amount of the money. If the amount if it's big, I would spend half for I will spend half of the money and I will donate half of the money charity.
That sounds great. So you would spend half of the money and you would donate the other half to charity. So when you say you would spend some of the money, what would be some of the things you would spend it on?
Öyle sayayım mı?
What would be
Hello?
what would be some of the things you would spend your money on? The things that you would spend money on, what would it be?
To money on myself.
On yourself. Okay.
Well, I
So
didn't catch you. Can you repeat that again?
sure, no.
Are you asking me or asking the class?
What I was asking was, you said you would spend half the money on yourself and half on charity. So
Yes.
I was just wondering, what type of things would you buy yourself? Would you buy yourself a new house, a new car? What type of things would you buy for yourself?
Whatever I want.
Okay. So you would just go on a spending spree and just spend, basically, is what you're saying. Okay. Anyone else?
Okay. If I win $1 million, I think it's not good idea to spend this money first. I
Okay.
think the idea is to invest this money in a small business, and the money you earn.
Are you still there?
Someone just
Oh,
silence.
he just okay. Are you still there?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
We
if I
lost you
won,
for a minute.
yeah, I don't know what's the problem.
Okay.
I think the good idea, if any
Okay.
$1 million, is invest this money in a small business, and then earn some money to and spend the money for yourself. So it's
Okay.
not good idea to spend 1 million direct to buy house and car, and after that you don't have all the money.
Okay. Okay. So you would like to invest at least a good portion of it
Yeah.
and then you would spend the rest. Okay, so we have
Yeah.
someone that would invest, someone else who would give to charity, and spend. What other things? Anyone else would have something that they would like to do with that money?
I, if I won the $1 million, I believe I pay the debt of all my relatives. That is the first thing I do,
Wow, that's
and
different.
yeah, and then I will buy, I don't know, some properties, and for all of the money for my family. I think that is. I actually is a question that I think everyone has done it once in a lifetime, and that is the thing I do.
Now, what's interesting is that you said you were spending on relatives. That's really
Yeah,
interesting. You would pay their debts.
yeah.
So, not a lot of people would actually do something like that. So I commend you on that. I'm sure your relatives would hope that you would win the lottery,
I'm sure.
right? And if you do, you can make me your you know, one of your cousins that, you just that's great. That's good. Okay, anybody else want to answer this question before I move on to the next?
I will go with invest too.
Investing as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, investing makes a lot of sense because you never know. So that's a really good. Now, I didn't hear anybody say like also like saving a big chunk for something in particular, but yeah, I mean everyone's going to have a different viewpoint on how they what they would do. The interesting thing would be what you say you're going to do and what you actually do when you get the money, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because we can say a lot of things and then we get the money and it's like, oh, we have all this money. But the good part is having good intentions, and you guys all have good intentions. So I don't think you answered that good. It's no right or wrong answer, but that's great. All right, next question. If you could travel to another country, what country would that be and why?
Ooh, Italy.
Yeah, me too.
Italy.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and
Italy.
Liz said me too. Okay, Liz, why? Well, first, Sebastian, why Italy?
Oh, because
Oh,
oh, go,
go
Liz.
ahead. Go, no, no, go ahead
Okay.
too.
Women first.
So who is gonna talk? Me?
He's
Yeah.
allowing you to go, Liz.
Okay. I because I saw in pictures about that country and I like it so much, especially because I saw and I watched some kind of movies that was made there in Italy.
Okay.
So and especially I would like to visit Rome, the capital. Yeah, because it's like the
Ah.
love country, something like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good. And your reason, Sebastian, was because?
It's very similar to Liz because I
Okay.
watched a movie called Under the Tuscan Sun,
Okay.
Under the Tuscan Sun, and I fell in love with Tuscany, and it was the so green everything, and it of course it's a movie, but it seems like the people were so. I think it's similar here to Chile, but it's in Italy, so it's not a continent. No,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yes, from that moment I saw that movie, I said I have to go to Tuscany.
Excuse me, that makes sense. And I actually would like to travel to Spain. I would
Oh,
like to
great.
travel to Spain.
It's
I'm
awesome.
Yeah.
really into the Spanish language. As you guys are trying to learn English better, I want to really become fluent in Spanish. So I would love to travel there.
I went to Spain.
Who said they went to Spain?
My name is Serdar. I went to Spain,
Oh, said
Barcelona and Valencia, Bilbao, Santander, Huelva.
wow.
Yes,
Oh,
I
a
went
lot of
a lot of
places.
country.
Oh, that's wow. So you've been all around.
Yeah, I went to Italy as well, Canada, United Kingdom, France, Holland, Belgium,
Who are you?
Oh,
Spain, Italy, Bulgaria,
man,
Ukraine, Israel,
you have a lot
India,
of money.
Egypt.
You won the
These
million
are-
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am sailor. I am
Yeah.
sailor.
Serdar,
Oh,
keep
Uh,
showing, just keep showing off for us. so so we can continue to be jealous. Okay, so you're a seller, you said, so that's why you've been to a lot of these different places. That makes sense. Okay. Anyone else? Where
okay,
else will you guys travel?
because I live in United States, I think I need to visit another state.
Okay,
So
right.
I don't want to travel to any country because first I need to know the 50 states in America.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah.
And there is
Yes.
a different state, they have a different culture in America and different nature. Like in the north, there is a lot of snow,
Right.
and in the south there is a desert. So I think if I have money to travel, I think to visit another state in the United States.
That, yes.
Yeah, to know much more about the country I live here.
And that makes a lot of sense as well. Even living in the United States, I haven't been to all the states. So there are some places here that I would like to visit as well. So, and yeah, you're right. Everyone does things differently. And I'm not from the South, and the South, they have their different ways and their
Yeah,
different cultures and everything. So it's really interesting when you go to these different places and you just see the differences. So very,
yeah.
very, very diverse.
I think if you live in United States, you don't need to travel to any other country.
Why not?
All right. What about Saeed? Syed? Or Motaz? I know I'm saying the name wrong. Anyone else want to answer that question?
I don't know. I'll go to Dubai. Dubai is cool.
Where?
Dubai.
Dubai. You
Wait,
know
say
Dubai?
say it one more. Can you write it? I'm not understanding you.
Yeah.
Can
Okay,
you write it?
I will write it for you.
Oh,
Dubai.
okay.
Just for you.
Okay. All right. So why?
A great place.
Okay. Just a great place, and you would like to. Okay. All
But
right.
yeah, I think
I want to see.
it's very expensive.
Okay. It is very expensive.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, but Khalifa Burj is so interesting.
You said it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and see, that's the thing too. Places that are really expensive, like here, it's really expensive to get, like for housing and food and everything. It's just, it's expensive. Now, like
Which state?
Sebastian
Do you
asked me,
Yes.
you asked me if Matthew was my brother. So he actually lives in Florida. Um, and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He lived in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then he moved to Florida. Now, if I were to go to Florida, I would, the housing is cheaper, everything is cheaper than here. So I would make out a lot better in terms I would have more money in my pocket. So Matthew gets to keep a little bit more money in his pocket. So those are definitely some things you want to think about as you're traveling. All right, next question. I'm sorry. Someone else had something to say about that?
No, it's not important. Just I want to Say you mentioned your brother live in Florida, yeah?
Yes.
But is actually, in fact, I attended his class. We had a conversation about basketball. He supports the Boston Celtics. It sounds a strange thing to me because he's living in Florida, but he supports the Boston Celtics.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't follow basketball anymore at all, but I know there are a lot of people who, root for teams that they may not, live in that state. But yeah, I guess he is a diehard Boston Celtics fan. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
follow
he mentioned that, but I didn't know he lived in Florida. I
it.
think he's
Okay.
living in Boston. Boston.
So you thought he lived in Boston. Yeah. He definitely lives in Florida, but he's originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right, here's another question. If you could be a teenager again in the year, well, actually, if you could be a teenager in the year 2012, would you be a teenager and why?
Yeah, I would like to. I
You
eat a lot of junk food, something like that, because I'm not getting fat. You know what? Because when I was 18, is the best age, I think, for with a lot of freedom, no
yeah,
responsibility, no responsibility. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't have
exactly.
to think anything about that. Just
Yeah, that is true.
Right. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Anyone else? I mean, for me, I would say it has its advantages and disadvantages in being a teenager. The part I wouldn't like about being a teenager is being kind of unsure of yourself and not having as much as experience with certain things. Like I appreciate being an adult now because I've gained so many experiences, things I just weren't aware of. But at the same time, I had so much fun when I was a teenager. And Matthew and I actually went to all the schools together, all of our schools together. We didn't
Oh,
separate until,
really?
yes, we didn't separate until we went to college. So we had a lot of fun together as teenagers, growing up and going to schools together. So when I think about all those times, it does make me wish that I was a teenager. And then, as, as someone already mentioned, I used to be able to just eat anything and not have to worry about gaining any weight, and that's definitely different now. I hate having to watch what I eat, but now that's the case. So what are you gonna do? What are
I
you gonna
think
do?
the answer for this question is difficult
Yeah,
because we cannot uh, thinking we are teenager at this time
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
when we was teenagers the world is different.
right.
Maybe before 10 years the teenager is different now from the teenagers now.
True, exactly.
So the answer to this question I think is difficult, and maybe some people they cannot answer.
yeah, no,
Exactly.
I see. You are right because yeah, is a when I was a teenager, the world is better than now.
Mhm.
When you were a teenager, what happened?
I mean, he was right because I said when I was teenager, the, in that time the world is better than now.
Yes,
Better. Yeah.
it's very different. I kind of feel like it would be tougher to be a teenager now, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
It definitely, it's a lot more pressure. It's a lot of things going on now. So, yeah. All right. How about this? If you could do any job in the world, what job would that be?
Oh, I think the pilot to travel
Oh,
every day.
really?
Yeah, because at this job I can travel to any country without pay any money.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
The job, I think I would like to be Prime Minister of US.
Oh, really?
A good job.
Prime
That
Minister
sounds
of US?
wow.
If I had the opportunity to, I mean, if I had the opportunity to choose my job, something like that, I would like to be U.S. president because if I had that opportunity, the world is more better than now.
This is
Wow.
yeah, this
I'm
is
joking.
difficult.
No, it's not. I'm just joking. Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
we heard you. We were just thought you were we thought you were going to say something else. That's really good. Okay. Anyone else?
A spy. I don't know why.
A
Like James
spy.
Bond. Yeah, like James Bond stuff.
You can you can see the James Bond, the new movie, the Skyfall.
Skyfall. I haven't seen it, but I should have. Yeah.
A
I guess.
spy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are giving some interesting jobs. That's really good. See, that's what I love about this because you get to see the diversity. I would not have thought of a spy.
And you can see your at your girlfriend. You can follow her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, Yuri, no, 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 not anymore. No.
Be a
I'm
hard
just
person to
saying.
be
Maybe
with.
I am. Maybe I'm a spy. Maybe I am right now. You don't know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Anyone else? Anything else you guys could think of with that? All right, how about this? Here's a good one. Think about this. Really think about this one. If you were stuck on a deserted island and you could only take one person with you or be stuck with one person, who would that person be and why?
Oh, this is easy.
Uh-oh, Sebastian, he's doing the gestures and everything. He's ready for
Yeah.
this
Can
one.
you write it down? Can you write it down, please? Because I didn't hear it.
Sure. 1 second. Sebastian, just hold on 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
So I said and I'm writing it while I'm talking. If you were stuck on a deserted island and you could only take one person with you, or you were stuck with just one person, who would that person be?
Hi.
Hello.
Did you hear me?
Okay, so
Oh.
Sebastian's going to go first. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Yeah, this is easy for me because. Okay, you're going to see
Your
why.
ex-girlfriend.
My ex-girlfriend. No, no, no.
Oh, you going to take your ex-girlfriend?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
No. Uh, she she's a woman, and she is a woman. She
Okay.
has to be funny, pretty, and yeah, a Latin woman. So
Okay.
And
that person will be Sofia Vergara. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I love her. I
Really?
just love her. Yeah, she's so funny. She's gorgeous. She's
Oh,
everything.
that's great.
And I will be a lot of fun, I think,
Okay.
in all the possible ways you can imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to go fishing maybe, and because I will have to do it.
Okay. All right, that's cool. That's good. All right. Who was going next? Who would you be stuck with on a deserted island?
If there is internet in the island, I cannot stay alone because I can't talk with anybody else in the world.
Well, let's assume that there is no internet and you're only going to have that person's company.
the
So-
scientist.
Okay, if the person is man, he needs his lovely women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, all
because
right.
they live
So,
in this Iceland for a long time.
so far I'm hearing the men are going to bring some women. Okay, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Zaid, Tariq,
Yes, they.
how are you? Did you just join?
Yes,
How are you today?
good. How are you?
You look like
Wonderful.
sleep.
Guys, you look very relaxed. Would you
Yeah,
be
I
able?
just wake up.
Oh, okay. Would you be
Yeah.
able to answer that question? Who you would if you were stuck on a deserted island and you could only be stuck with one person? Who would that person be?
Of course, my partner.
Your who?
Mm, my lovely partner, of course.
Your partner. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm hearing the same thing from everyone. All right, great. Liz, what about
Um,
you?
I would like to stuck in the desert with a man who knows speak English. That's
Okay.
why I could practice my English, my
Okay,
actually
Okay.
my speaking.
take your dictionary with you.
I know, but I have to practice.
Yeah.
If I look in the dictionary the words, I have to use that words. So I have to
Well, it could be
speak.
Matthew.
You're very
Matthew.
quiet.
Yeah.
But if I
Now,
don't have internet, if I don't have laptop, so
excuse me. So you see how Liz is actually in all of this, she is still thinking about learning. What a great student she is. She's stuck,
yeah.
but yet
Oh,
she
come on.
wants to learn.
I'm also thinking about learning. It's Sofia Vergara. She know how to speak in English and in Spanish. So it will be. Come on.
Yeah, but I think you didn't need the English in this Iceland because there is no people to talk with them.
Right. So it's just the
Yeah.
other person, and that's it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
true. That's true. I would be stuck with my son.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. There's no way I can be stuck without him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
How
just
old is he?
How about your husband or
he
your partner?
well, I know that's hard to say. See, I know it's hard because you're saying one person. But see,
Oh my God, poor
he's
your husband.
he's only 4 years old, so I don't know.
No, good election.
All right, next question. If you could choose if someone was going to offer you for free an iPad, the latest iPad, or a computer, which would you take?
Latest iPad.
Latest iPad. Okay. Why an iPad over a computer?
Because it's portable and I already have 2 computers in my
Oh,
house.
okay.
So
Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Who else? What would you guys do? iPad or computer? Top of the line iPad or top of the line computer?
I would like to
Computer.
take iPad because I could take it and to go for to anywhere with it. Yeah, because it's
Okay.
just like little stuff. Mm.
Okay. All right. And I heard someone say computer.
Yeah.
Sebastian say that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
Yeah.
say
Me too.
computer. I don't know why, but the iPad, iPhone, and all that kind of stuff for me is like it make me feel like old, but I'm not old.
Okay.
But it's like too much in just I don't know. No, for me it's not working for me. No,
Okay. All
I don't
right.
know why. Just
Yeah. Uh, for me too. I don't like Apple applicants or the
Oh.
product because they wash people's brain.
Uh.
I
Okay.
don't know why people uh, pay a lot for those. Yes, it's good. The
Yeah.
product is good, but for the MacBook, $2,000. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
Well, I have to admit that I do have an iPad, and it's like my favorite friend.
Yeah, I bought my tablet. It's Android system OS. I mean,
Okay.
it's for $300 only, and uh, its specification is better than iPad.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that your opinion?
yeah, I bought it.
All right, and we have Mohammed that joined us. How are you today, Mohammed?
Hello,
Hi, how are you today?
fine.
Good, good. We're just answering some questions. I'm posing some insightful questions to you guys, and everyone's just answering them honestly. Um, Next question. If you could change anything in the world, what would that be? Think very carefully about this one.
Yeah.
No discrimination.
First
Yeah.
is
Yes.
for changing for who? For ourselves? For mankind?
Any anything, it doesn't matter. Just to make the world a better place or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just anything that you maybe don't like or feel should be different that you would change about the world.
No
I
discrimination between people.
No discrimination between. That's a good one. That's a
I
really good one.
I have to say that more tolerance and respect, and everyone can see now what happened in Israel and Palestine. I'm not going to say anything, but that
Okay.
kind of violence, and I'm from Chile and Liz is from Peru, and we have
Yeah.
right now a confrontation,
Oh,
you
yes.
know, and I
No,
don't
don't
like it
play that.
because we're,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't like it because I love people from Peru,
Yeah,
and
continue.
we are neighbors, we are like
Right.
brothers.
And you stole some of my cities.
Right.
So
And oh, go ahead, Sebastian.
no, and that type of thing I will change the I don't know, the discrimination, the people who not don't tolerate other people, stop being rude and being obsessed with war and 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 with children also that are suffering for things that older people are doing. I don't know, it's just awful.
Yes. I agree. I agree. Anyone else?
I would like to start
War?
with the war,
Yes.
and as a consequence to get peace with
Yes.
every, yeah,
That's
with
good.
every country.
That's good. I would say for people to have more love for each other. I think if you have
Yes.
more love for each other, then that will change a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And then also, I would love to change the fact of people getting diseases. You
Oh,
know,
Oh yeah.
that would be great if we all didn't have to worry about getting very sick. So those are two things I'm thinking. Anyone else?
I think we need to put rules to keep our world, like some factory they affect the climate. So if we continue at this way, we will lose our earth.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to depend on the green source, not
Mhm.
to cut trees.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are coming up with some great stuff. Really good. Anyone else with that one? All right, I have a fun one for you. Here's a fun one. If you could, and I see Sebastian, he's ready for it because he's smiling. Okay, if you could date any celebrity, who would it be? Any
To me,
famous person, who would it be?
I'm
Taylor
sorry.
Swift.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
If you could date any celebrity or any famous person, who would it be and why?
Taylor Swift,
Oh,
for sure.
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Who's that?
She's a singer.
She's talked about Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. And you said what was the reason?
Yeah, I'm just curious to know more about her. So.
Okay. All right. Who else?
And I'll be on the cover of the magazine. Like, I go out with Taylor Swift, I'll be famous for that reason.
I don't know if I can think in just one girl or person, but I think, can I say a couple of
Sure,
her?
go ahead.
Yeah, Charlize Theron, Halle Berry, Angelina Jolie, Cameron Diaz, Anne Hathaway,
Oh,
Catherine
man.
Zeta-Jones,
I
Jennifer Aniston, Gwyneth Paltrow, Emma Mendes, Heather
Wow.
Graham, Julianne Moore, Ken Winslet, Juliette Binoche,
Why don't you use
Mila Kunis, like Liv Taylor, Monica Bellucci, Mila Jovovich, Penelope Cruz, Salma Hayek.
who are
Hold
them?
on, hold on.
Okay, wait. So
Wait.
you said can I name some and you gave me like 80. So so my question for you, Sebastian, is did you just one day just write down a list of everyone that you that you wanted to date? Because you said it so, I mean, it was
No,
fast, you knew exactly.
no, actually,
Sebastian,
yeah.
but you said Penelope Cruz. Would you like to be a woman?
Yeah, he just talked about women.
No. The question was who would you date? What
Date,
celebrity?
Sorry.
What celebrity would you date? What famous
Sorry.
person would you date? Would you want to be in a relationship with?
I understood. Which celebrity would you like to be? I'm sorry.
Did I just name a lot of
Okay,
women?
Sorry.
No, I
So,
guess if
please.
I have to name one, it will be Melanie Laurent. It's an actress.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Okay, I never heard of her.
Your dance list is full.
My what?
Your dance list is full.
My. Oh, I
I'm
cannot
writing.
hear it.
He's,
Can you
I'm
write it down?
he's gonna write
Your
it.
list is full. He talked about your list.
Oh, my
Oh,
list is
your
full.
list.
Oh, your
Have a
list is
big-
full. Okay.
I think said he has good listener.
What?
No, I
Did you
guess
say?
Melanie Laurent.
Look,
I guess she's an actress. She was in Glorious Bastard.
Oh, okay.
The French
I
women.
didn't see that.
No, she's gorgeous and
She is-
she's
okay.
French and
Okay.
yeah, you can imagine the rest.
Okay.
I can imagine. What do you say?
Saeed, what about you?
Come on.
Actually, if I could, that's possible. Drew Barrymore maybe, or Lindsay Lohan in the past, not now. You know Lindsay Lohan?
No.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay
Oh.
Lohan.
Oh,
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan. Oh, okay. All right.
In the past, not now.
Okay.
In the past.
I was about to ask you a question. Okay. All right. All right. Anyone else?
I would like date with one of the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they are So, Hamza?
So what about
Yeah.
you, teacher?
What about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
What about you?
I'm
Barack
okay.
Obama.
Well, if I was an older woman, I would say Denzel Washington.
Wow.
And
I like this man.
and another person I'm thinking about is Morris Chestnut. I don't know if you
More
guys
head.
Morris
Mm,
No.
Chestnut.
I am. No.
He's a very handsome guy, and it's another guy, and I can't think of his name, but I just saw him in a recent movie. I can't think of his name, but he's very attractive guy.
In
But
which movie?
it was oh my goodness, I can't even think of the name of the movie right now, and I just saw it a few.
Could
I'm
you
sorry, I'm like
could
not
you
very
write the
helpful right
name?
now.
More
It
head
was
what?
you.
Could you write
When
the
I
name?
have to, maybe it'll come to me before the end of the class.
Yeah, I mean, could you write his name?
I can't remember his name.
No,
He's
the
not.
person. The person.
Say that again.
The person.
the name of
Do I know
The,
the name of the person?
yeah.
No,
You don't know?
I can't remember his
Ah,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, because
You want to date it, and you don't know his name.
I know. You know why? Because he's kind of like new to the scene, to the acting scene. So I just started
Uh,
seeing him. So that's why. Yeah. But you're
but
right. I need to find
Denzel
out.
Washington is very good choice. The gentleman.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Um. All right. Here's another good one. If you could have invented anything that is in the world today, what would that have been and why? I'm thinking maybe Facebook because I
Yeah,
would make a
I
lot of
was
money right now.
I was thinking the same thing. Facebook.
Verbally.
Verling.
Burbling.
Of course.
Burbling. Yes,
Apple.
because this is a very exciting website. I really feel that it's I mean something really good for those who are trying to learn language. So yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's very helpful for us.
Yeah.
Definitely. What about the TV? Obviously that's a good one.
Yeah, you
You're
And
can
no
always
one can remember who invented TV, so
and
computers.
for verbling you
iPhone.
can talk with other peoples in
Yeah.
social. I mean, you could have a social moments.
Yes. Any like social website anyway is just
Yeah.
I mean really good. It's really good. Anything else? What else would you guys want to have invented? Nothing else?
Anything else?
Mm, Maybe
Um
one of the language, programming language. I like programming language.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is going to be an interesting one. I think I'm going to get some interesting responses from the guys. That's not to not include you, Liz.
That is a discrimination.
No. And we said we wanted to avoid discrimination, right? That's one of the No, this is a question for everybody, but I just know I'm probably going to get some interesting responses from guys. Okay. If you had to be a member of the opposite sex for one day, what
Oh.
would you do for that day?
date.
I will definitely. I will go to. I spent my all day the changing rooms.
And say it again?
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, no.
Oh, okay. I missed it anyway.
Okay.
Say it
If
again, please.
okay, I'm saying. I'm saying. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I will spend my all days in the changing rooms.
In the changing rooms. You did you hear that, Liz?
Changing. Oh my
He would
god.
spend his time in the change. Didn't I say we would get some interesting responses? So
Yeah.
you see what he thinks about women, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm kidding.
But
Yeah.
we do spend a lot of time, right? Just getting ourselves together. I have to admit, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? What else would you guys do if you were?
Sebastian, go ahead.
Yes, I want to hear. Yeah, I'm sure. What would you do, Sebastian?
Don't do that. Don't ask. No, actually, I don't know. I don't think of something. That's actually a hard question. Like
It is a
for
hard
answer, like
question.
seriously. I mean, I can do a joke about it, but it will be discriminated. No, I
But
don't know. I
but just
guess.
about something serious that's kind of difficult for you to answer right now. Okay, that's no
Um,
problem. What about anyone else? Any other men in here?
Yeah,
Hussein, you're
yeah,
just
Hussein.
joining us.
Yep.
Yes, you want to answer that question?
Not now. I'm not ready.
No?
I know. I know.
Okay, Sebastian
Actually,
just
I
Yes.
he
want to
just
know.
had a bright idea. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I go
It's
to a
Sebastian's
park.
turn.
What?
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay.
I, I I will go to a party
Okay.
and be with, and I will meet some other girls, and I will be, guys. This I promise that I will do. I will try to understand why they go into groups to the bathroom, and I will
Oh
tell
man.
you everything they do there. That is the top. That is. I'm going to be a spy. I want to be a spy. So
Okay.
that it will be my job actually.
Okay.
It's all together. It's a connection.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was actually well thought out.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I would like to do is kind of just listen to men and find out, why they do certain things that they do.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
would
like
definitely kind
spend
of
a
just
lot of.
hang around with the guys and
Yeah.
just figure those things out. That'll give me a better understanding when I turn back into a woman.
I
How to
want to know
deal with
why
guys.
women spend a lot of money on their
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Uh-oh, Liz, we I don't know, we may have to say a little bit more so we can, because I feel like the men are just coming down on us here.
Yeah.
So far, we're spending all our time in the changing room and we just go to the bathroom together.
Yeah.
We
Even
spend
when
too
we
much
were
money.
yeah, in our clothes.
I
Yeah.
think
We
I
need to
think
make up.
yeah. I think the woman they spend a lot of money, not your money, Zaid. Their money.
Yeah. No,
So
in
don't.
our country, women spend our money also, not only their money.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, would any of you be interested in learning for the day how to put on makeup?
No,
Uh,
Oh.
No?
it's not interesting.
Okay.
actually, I would like to learn about that because of what I'm studying. I
What
have
are you
to
studying?
film, be
Oh,
a film
okay.
director. So
Oh,
so that is a part of that I have to know. You know.
exactly. So that's something you actually would like to gain from women. See, you can learn a lot from us, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz,
And
what about
also,
Nowadays,
you?
nowadays, also men may use makeup, not only women.
You said
Yeah,
now,
that's true.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like I would like to learn also focal points, exact points in the woman's.
Say that again.
I would like to know focal points in women's in their bodies.
Okay, I'm still confused. I didn't understand. Can you write it?
Could you read
Is
it?
Okay,
it something?
And
Is it something that? Okay, because Sebastian is really laughing, so I
Shut up, Sebastian.
can you write it? Said I didn't understand it.
I'm writing.
Okay.
Take your
I
time.
mean,
You would like to learn focal points. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What about you, Liz?
If I were a man, I would like to know what they think, because do you know that when all of the boys, when they are in a group, they always say, "Oh, I was with that girl, and I did that with her," and
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I would like to know why they talk about.
That's a
I,
good point.
yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I wouldn't mind figuring that part out myself. So that's definitely something I would do as well for that day. All right, we may have time for one more question. Uh, if let's see, if you had to have the same dream for the rest of your life, what would that dream be?
Say again.
If you had to have the same dream for the rest of your life,
Uh-huh.
what would you want that dream to be?
My answer is your my dream is your first question. Win the lottery.
And say that again?
Your first question, I think, the win the lottery. This is my dream.
I'm still missing your dream. What did he say, guys?
win the lottery.
Uh-huh.
Oh, win the lottery. Okay. Yes. That's a good dream to continually have.
And this is your first question.
Yes, you're right. Yes, my first question. Okay. Who else?
Um, wha- one dream I think it will be.
I would like to be in a landscape with my beautiful landscape with my family and spend time with them together. Yeah.
That's sweet. That's very nice.
I think
Okay.
my dream will be on a date with or Natalie Portman or Uma Thurman, Scarlett Johansson, Sandra Bullock, Michelle Pfeiffer, Mina Suvari, Emily Blunt, um, Amanda Seyfried, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Blanchett. Yes, a small date.
Okay.
It's just a dream.
It's just a dream. Yeah.
Anyone else? Hi, you bear?
Hello,
Hi, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
Great. Well, since you're just joining us, you can answer this question for me. If
Well,
you
actually, you you listen to me?
I can hear you. Do
Could you please
Ca-
repeat the question?
Sure. If you could have the same dream for the rest of your life, what would that dream be?
Sorry, my English is well, my listening is not that good, and I don't understand you right.
Okay. Let me see. Maybe I can ask you something that we talked about in the beginning, and let's see if you understand. If
But you
you
can write it
had
down.
if you had a lot of money, what would you do with that money? Do you understand? No. Okay. No problem. Okay. Well, actually, anyway, we only have one more minute left. So,
Oh,
yes, we can.
Oh,
the
Yeah, I
class it
had so
was
much
very
fun with this
fun.
class, but what
Yeah,
I'm going
me
to do
too.
is
uh,
I have so many more if questions. So, I'll do another one like this. I also have some upcoming classes on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So look at the schedule. I
Okay.
Okay.
enjoy all you
Okay,
guys. And
Pleasure
Okay.
to meet you,
me
Edwin.
Matthew's
too.
Matthew's class is starting in 1 minute.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
Yes.
have to go.
yeah, so
Yes.
Let's go.
you literally only have me for one more minute, and you're trying to hurry up and leave already and go to see my brother. Hey, I'm supposed to get my minute. All right, so it's 11 o'clock, you guys. I had great fun with you.
Pleasure
And
to
take
meet you,
care. Enjoy
April.
the rest of your night, your
Yeah.
afternoon, or your evening, or your morning.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
Have a
right.
good
Thank
night.
you.
Nice
Bye
to meet you.
bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.